Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the season of I Understand, the season of Anywhere But Here, the season of bluntness, accidental bluntness, maybe accidental bluntness, a season of exploration, a season of philosophy, a season of higher learning and faith. What's up? It's your girl, Jay. Welcome to the Sagittarius season 2024 astrological hookup, essentially, that I am providing for you guys. So, grab your essentials. Oh, I turned my remote off. See? Go. So, as of November 21st, Sagittarius gets the sun, and the eternal optimist inside of you starts to resurface. I do feel like everybody becomes a seeker of the truth. Everybody becomes like, everybody wants that like true, true, real, real, deep, deep, and it's like, what's underneath this? In a very playful, childlike way versus what's under Scorpios, what's underneath this. And then all of a sudden it's just blood and guts and maggots. This is like, you know, mama, where do babies come from? Like that kind of like energy, it's there's this kind of happy go lucky thing that happens in Sagittarius season, even though this is like us preparing for fucking winter. I think it's going to be great. And I feel like with Sagittarius getting the sun, everybody will benefit. Everyone will develop themselves by way of studying. Whatever you are wanting to be masterful at, study. Like, you're not just going to, acquire all the things that you need to know by having the life experience. So study and explore and travel and understand that those things can inform your experience, but there's also something about just doing the work and acquiring the knowledge from a reputable source ultimately. Sagittarius is I understand, and then that's preparing us for Capricorn, I do. So whatever it is you want to do, and you want to do it well, and you want to be masterful at it, this could get you hungry for knowledge in a very like fundamental way. All of a sudden, maybe you're thinking about going back to school. Maybe you're thinking about getting some kind of a certification, possibly. Um, what do you understand about yourself that needs updating ultimately? On November 25th, Mercury retrogrades in Sagittarius. And Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, and definitely a planet that influences technology, um, is going to be like, yo, it's time to reevaluate your theories on philosophy, on religion, on your luck, and on travel, and what's going to get you higher, what's going to get you closer to where it is that you want to be. Ultimately, your understanding is being updated in some sort of way. Hydrate, light it if you got it, if you need it. Well, that's rude. Rude thing for me to do to myself. It's not fill up my water. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius is he's going to be retrograde until the 15th of December. So I feel like it's quick and dirty, but there's something there around what within your realm of understanding needs to be updated, reevaluated, reimagined, redesigned. Some of us may be operating from an old operating uh, system. Some of us are operating on outdated knowledge, operating from outdated, nonsensical, even mindsets. Mercury's going to fix that for us. That's for fucking sure. On December 1st, we have the new moon in Sagittarius. You know, I'll do a separate video on that, but new moons are when we plant seeds, and Sagittarius is a sign of I understand. So there's something about planting seeds of you reaching for something higher. Planting seeds based on the fact that you know that you're lucky, that things turn out your way. And even if you have to say it and say it and say it until you start to believe it, it's time to start having faith that that's a thing. You are fucking lucky. You're still here, right? That's luck enough, you know? On December 6th, Mars retrogrades. Aries and Scorpios. Whoo. Just because Pluto moved doesn't mean that like everything gets easier. You know, like Mars retrograding is going to fuck with your energy levels. It could really have you out here wilding out and being really aggro as fuck. And with him retrograding in Leo, I think there's something about whenever a planet retrogrades, you need to we're just being asked to reevaluate, reimagine, redesign our relationship to the themes of that planet. So when Mars retrogrades, it's like, yo, what's going on with your relationship to your drive, your ambition, your physical, spiritual, sexual energy? What's going on with the way that you take up space? What's going on with your relationship to authority? What's going on with your relationship to leadership? What's because Leo, what's going on with your relationship to your heart? What's going on with your relationship to your willpower? Are you really using your heart? Are you really using your willpower? Are you? I'd rather ask you now and have you thinking about it now than Mars sucker punch you in the mouth. Um, on December 7th, Venus then enters Aquarius with Pluto. And it's giving dark, deep, romantic longing, darling. And I said here, my notes say, what does independence and freedom look like within love and commitment? Can we be lovers and friends? At this point, I think you gotta be. You gotta have that foundation of friendship in order to sustain love, you know? And so there's something about, because there's something about understanding the looks will fade, the chemistry will simmer down, the lust will eventually dissipate, and after those things are gone, what do you have with that person? And can love feel like freedom? What is the right combination of freedom and independence within your commitments? Something to think about. On that same day, December 7th, Neptune goes direct in Pisces. And I put, what's real? Is reality even real? And I feel like that's the vibe, that everybody's just like what's going on with like the adjustment of, because when Neptune retrogrades, I feel like we're forced, like the rose colored glasses fall off. We're forced to see everything and everyone as they are. We're forced to see ourselves for as we truly are. And now that he's going direct, I feel like there could just be something around like, what is life? What's real? What am I here to do? What are we really doing? And it's so gonna be individualized. This is a general reading, though I'm not pulling cards right now. But there's just something there around like, what's going on with your particular relationship to reality? What's going on? How do you respond to illusions? Are you someone that's in the position to see through illusions? Are you in the position to break through, cut through illusion? You know the fucking motto. Don't be a groupie, keep it motherfucking moving if you have to. You know, we're not going to be ignoring any kind of writing on the wall. I know that, Spartan Spirit Squad. Which, speaking of the cult, come join my ethical cult over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, there's all kinds of astrological content, clearly tarot. There's a tier for daily readings. It's a family. It's a vibe. We're doing the thing. Shout out. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything. TikTok at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit that I do and to book with me, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, baby. Last and never least, on December 15th, we have the full moon in Gemini. Full moons are a period of release, and Gemini is the sign of I think. But Jupiter is retrograde right there, And so I do feel like we're releasing an old mindset, and we will be rewarded for releasing that old mindset, for having faith enough to release the old mindset, for believing in the God of your understanding enough to let an old thought process go. To really heal familial sibling love, to learn how to love more that way. I'll do a separate video, of course. I always do for new moons and full moons, but I feel like that's going to be a powerful full moon. And that same day, the ruler of Gemini, Mercury, goes direct in Sagittarius. So that's what I'm saying. He retrogrades in Sagittarius, but he doesn't go back into Scorpio. So like we're safe. Everything um it's quick and potent is what we'll say. And it's giving new mind, new understanding, who dis, there's just something there around like understanding that when you're masterful with your mind, you will be more masterful with your thoughts. And when you're masterful with your thoughts, you'll be masterful with your words. And because words are spells and life and death are in the power of the tongue, whatever Mercury retrogrades brings, we need. We need this. I love you. I promise you got this.